From the heart of Houston, it's fun, it's engaging, it's Chattin' with Chelsea. She's Daytime's new bestie. Here's your host, Chelsea Edwards.
Come back to me. I've got the feeling. Come back.
Hey, besties. Welcome to another episode of Chattin' with Chelsea. I'm your daytime bestie, Chelsea Edwards. Today, we are chatting with the one and only Leela James. Yes, she has been a powerhouse in soul music for the past 2 decades. She looks incredible. She sounds incredible. And I cannot wait for you to see my interview with her, okay? Speaking of looking incredible, we have Chef's Table in the building as well, and they have brought some award-winning, beautiful dishes, plus some healthy alternatives that you probably haven't even heard of or thought of. Including ostrich. Yes, ostrich is on the menu. I'm gonna taste some of that today. I love that Chef's Table is a part of Houston Restaurant Weeks. You can get some amazing meals at some fantastic prices. Take a break from cooking. And you know, I can use a break myself because I know just how hard it is to actually sit down and enjoy a meal sometimes when you're making them. So for example, we had a Taco Tuesday night. I made tacos, rice, and beans. Even though it's just me and my son, you know, I can often have to get up. Like this time he asked for a refill on his water, which he does all the time. It's fine. Like I'm a few bites in, but I'm gonna get up and go get it as I did then. So I'm gone for what, 30 seconds? And by the time I got back, he had slid over my plate, polished off my rice and beans, and was just laughing at me, okay? So I need a break. I just want to sit down and enjoy a meal. So we'll have that from Chef's Table later in the show. But first, Leela James. After hearing her sing, James Brown named Leela James the Goddaughter of Soul. She's opening up about her brand new EP, To Be Honest. We caught up with her at her listening party and music video premiere at Rain on Washington. Check it out. We're here with Leela James celebrating the release of her upcoming project, To Be Honest. What are we being too honest about, girl?
Just my truth and my feelings, you know what I mean? I just was being vulnerable, that's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like you are always vulnerable on these projects.
Yeah, I am, but typically it's more from the strong side of me as far as, you know, I don't want to deal with your no more type stuff.
And we love that part of it.
Yeah. So this one is kind of more of like, I'll give you another chance type.
Oh, okay. We letting them back in.
Yeah.
Type. Okay.
Yeah.
So it has been 20 years since the release of your first album, A Change Gonna Come. Woo! How would you describe the evolution of Leela James from 2005 to 2025 with this new project dropping?
I would say the evolution of myself from 2005 to 25, I'm grown now, you know what I mean? I came in a baby, so to speak, and I've kind of grown up in this industry, so I feel like I'm finally stepped into my full womanhood, so the tune might be a little bit different, you know what I mean? And we're not the same people that we were 20 years ago, so I'm obviously just a lot more mature. Yeah.
So many of your albums, you know, have love as a theme. The good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah.
The joy, the heartbreak, all of
Yeah.
that. What's the main life lesson you learned about love through these years?
Patience. I think, you know, I learned that you got to be patient, whether you're in love or not in love, and just with love in general, because, you know, love is patient and love is kind. And patience is a virtue. And, you know, I ain't never really had a lot of patience, so I think that's one of my biggest lessons. It's forced me to be patient and learn. Yeah.
How have you grown that? Or it's just been through trials?
Through trials, through living life. When life gets to life, sometimes you ain't got no choice but to just let it life and be still, and you can't rush nothing. You can't bring nothing that ain't supposed to be back. So sometimes you just gotta let it be. You know what I mean? You gotta be patient. And like my song, you gotta just wait for your time and it'll be right on time.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Life be lifing, for real.
Life for life.
Yes. On that first album, you had a hit, Music,
Yes.
where you talked about really wanting people to kind of go back to the way music was.
Yeah.
How do you feel about how music is now? Are we feeling like there's been improvement? Is there hope? Or are we still backsliding?
I think music even then, it wasn't that it was in a bad place. It's just, just being able to hear the balance, the variety of artistry that exists. And I think right now you do hear that. When you have certain platforms that will definitely lend its way to multiple genres being heard, I think that makes for a better musical environment, for sure.
Okay, all right. And I love how you'll do covers and play with different genres as well.
Yeah.
Do you have a second favorite outside of like soul, R&B? Do you have another favorite? Like,
Of music?
yeah, genre of music that you
Yeah.
like to sing.
I love funk. I love gospel.
Okay.
And I love the blues. So those are all, for me, the foundations of soul and R&B anyways.
Coming up, we have more of our interview with Leela James, and she takes us to church. You don't want to miss that. We'll be back after this break.
Come back to me. Come back to me.
Welcome back, besties. Here's more from our interview with Leela James, the goddaughter of soul. We got an invite to her listening party at Rain on Washington to check out her new EP, To Be Honest. Going back to 2005, has your voice changed since then?
Has my voice changed?
Yeah.
I think so.
No? Okay.
I think it's just, it's still soulful. It's just a little bit more, like I said, more mature. So sometimes you get more of the rasp now. It's a little raspier. It was always raspy, but I feel like it's even raspier now.
Yeah, it's got more like soul to it, even more so it seems like.
It just got more, it just added some meat.
I like that. Add some meat to them greens. Who was the first person who told you to like put some stank on it?
Who was the first person? I think I sang in church, so they all tell you to stank.
They all.
Yeah, you sang in church. They tell you, yeah, you got to sing. You don't just, So yeah, everybody say that.
Everybody say that.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you ever want to go back to singing in church, doing that?
I still sang in church, so there's nothing to go back to.
Okay.
I do what I do. I'm a singer, but I still serve the Lord too. So, and I'm a singer in church because I don't do it for money. You just sing.
Amen. What's
Yeah.
your favorite church song?
Trouble in My Way. You don't know that song?
Give me a little something. Give me a little something. So I can-
Trouble in my way, trouble in my way. I got to cry sometimes.
To cry sometime.
Oh, trouble in my way. I got to cry sometimes. I lay awake at night, but that's alright. 'Cause I know Jesus, He will fix it. He'll fix it after a while.
Hey, we have the background over here. See, once you started, then it jogged my memory. Thank you.
That's that old, deep
Yeah.
church singing, them old songs, like them hymns. We call them hymns.
Does it hit different?
It does.
Yeah.
Again, for me, that's where it began, so it's always gonna hit different.
So your mama too now. What's it like still doing your thing, still being a performer, moving around, all that you juggle while still raising? Because your youngest is what, about
9.
9? Oh, 9, okay. So you're still in it.
In it. I am in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you balance all the things?
I don't know. I don't have no balance. That's the fact. I don't have a balance. I just do the best that I can, and I go day by day.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no script.
Right.
So you just gotta, do what you can, and I pray a lot.
You pray every morning. What's the prayer like?
Every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the same because I'm a mom, and
Your
it's like
feet
you
touch
can't.
the ground.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to.
How have you been able to instill the values that you have, like being true to yourself? We've seen that from you from your whole career. How do you instill that in your kids?
I encourage them to be their authentic individual self. I think, life presents itself with all kinds of pressure. Kids definitely experience peer pressure. So I just encourage them to do them and not worry about what everybody else is doing. I think that's important right now because kids like to follow the pack. So I want them to be, if everybody's going over there, you go the opposite way. So that's what I try to tell them.
I love it, because that's what you do, right?
Yeah.
You do your own thing.
Yeah.
Now, after you've been in the game, doing this beautifully for so long, are there still hurdles you're trying to overcome?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you should ever get comfortable. I'm not, so, because when you get comfortable, then you get complacent and, I feel like you could lose the passion for it. And I think for me, I'm constantly trying to better myself, and I do it for the love of it and for the people. So I don't think you should get comfortable because we're not living in comfortable times. So you don't get comfortable in uncomfortable times.
Facts. Yeah. All right, final thought. What do you want people to take away from or feel after listening to this new project?
I want them to feel the soul, of course, the funk and the love and the authenticity of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else that we can look forward to coming up?
Well, I'll be hitting the road again. I stay on the road, so you gotta check my socials for the websites, and so you can come to the shows and the tours that I got coming up and support. And of course, the project is coming out.
Yes. You
Yeah.
gotta support that.
Yeah. So
Absolutely can't wait to see you in person again. This is such a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
It's
Thank
time to
y'all.
party, right?
Yeah, for
To Be Honest is out now. I will be honest and say I thoroughly enjoyed this EP. It's just 6 songs, so all the more reason to keep it on repeat. We'll be back after this break with Chef's Table and eating some ostrich. Keep it right here. Chef Paul Friedman of Chef's Table here in Houston has operated 58 restaurants in the U.S., in Europe, and in South Africa, where you're from.
Yes.
So who better than to show us how to eat healthy, but also eat well?
That's correct.
Yes.
And you say 58. I'm 72, so I have a few more years to catch up opening more restaurants to get to my age. But yes.
All right, we'll be
All right.
watching.
Okay.
Now, you brought some interesting things for us today.
I did. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with ostrich. And the reason why I like ostrich so much is it's so nutritional. It has high protein, it's good in iron, and it's very nutritional. So versus beef, there's low fats. So there's hardly any fat. So when you see the steak, if you have a look at it here, this doesn't appear to be like a chicken, right?
No, not at all.
It's like a rare piece of meat, which what it is.
Wow.
And this is something that I serve with it. It's a little pepperdew. And I want you to try this because it's fantastic. Just put the whole thing in your mouth.
Oh, the whole
thing in your mouth. So we start off eating that. So
Yeah.
you get your mouth going and your taste buds going and get ready to eat this ostrich, which most people have no idea what it tastes like.
That would be me included.
Right. And so now I'm going to give you a little piece. You can pick it up with that. And then the supplier of ostrich supply, South Africa is the largest exporter of ostrich in the world. 76% of all ostrich comes from South Africa in the world.
Wow, and that is delicious. I just want to butt in and say that.
That's
That
like
is
a steak,
so
right?
good, yes.
It's like a steak. So he said to me, have you ever had ostrich wings? And I said, how big are they? He said, no, they're tiny because they have sections.
Oh,
so
okay.
he sent me some sections, and we turned this into a ostrich ossobuco, which is it's just phenomenal, and no one has ever tried it. And I'm going to show you that you would cook it just like you would a regular, like a lamb or a beef ossobuco. And I'm going to just sliver a little piece off for you so you can taste what it tastes like.
Let's see.
And-
Another first for
Yes,
Chattin with Chelsea.
Yes. So, I mean, that is like a stew that's been cooking for days. It's just
tender?
so tender.
Yes.
Yes. And we use mashed potatoes and carrots and peas, and it's just a nice, hearty, home, down-to-earth Southern cooking. Right?
Yes, and
Yeah.
I got some nutrition in there.
I know. And one of the things we're doing with this is Mattress Mac is going to be our guest speaker in our golf tournament. And we're actually introducing people to ostrich because we're going to have an auction to give away a trip to our farm in Florida.
Wow.
On the ostrich farm. So, yeah, trip for two.
Go
So-
to the ostrich farm.
Yeah, and
pick
come-
out your ostrich.
Don't even want to go to ostrich. They peck at you like crazy. They're very dangerous animals. But come to the golf tournament and you may win a trip.
Yes,
Yes.
very cool.
Right.
Now, you guys also are part of Houston Restaurant Weeks,
Yes,
which
we
is
are.
running through September 1st.
Yes.
I love that because that benefits the Houston Food Bank
Yes.
as well.
You know, there's a thing that says it's greater to give than receive, and this is one part of the year where it's our busiest month of the year, thanks to Cleverly Stone and Katie, her daughter's now taken over, and we're just so happy to be a part of it. All of these things that I'm showing you today will be on the Houston, or are on the Houston Restaurant Weeks menu,
Yes,
so
so
people can come out and try it.
Get these premium
Yes,
dishes,
yes.
get a deal on those. All right, what do we have
so,
next?
So king clip is a fish that comes from South Africa. You can find king clip at a latitude of 8 degrees south, where two oceans come together. So South
wow.
America and South Africa, right?
So specific.
Yes, but at 8 degrees. And so a long time ago, the story goes where the king of South America was an ardent fisherman, and he went out fishing one day and he caught one of these fish. And he was stunned because they had a fish head and a fish tail, but it had like an eel body. So he took it up to his chefs. They cooked it and brought it to him. And you know, back in the day when the king and the queen were eating at these long tables, he had the chefs brought him the fish, and the wife, queen, said, "I want some." And he said, "No, because this might be the only one." And he said, "In fact, tomorrow I'm sending out a decree in the land that if anyone catches this and doesn't bring it to me, off with their heads in the guillotine."
Wow.
So
what a king.
Right. Well, the queen wasn't too happy about this, so she crept in his chamber that night, clipped off 2 of his fingers, and that's how it got its name, the king clip.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm just kidding. I just made that up.
What an epic story.
I know, right? I should stick to it. But no, actually, but everything else I told you about the latitude, 8 degrees, that's all
That's
true.
true.
That's
Okay, all right,
true.
we'll take that part with us. All right, let's
So it's a great fish. To me, it's very similar to like sea bass. And I put it on a bed of spinach, and then we have a little bit of crab and lobster on the top. And
Okay.
I know that you're going to enjoy
Nice,
that.
yes. Is
all
this
right.
something else we can consider to be on the healthier side?
Yes, very, very much so.
It doesn't even taste like it. It's
No,
wonderful.
Right. And it's got that nice lemon zest. It's got the cream. It's got everything with it that goes with it. And the lobster
yeah.
and the crab is just fantastic.
You're not
So,
missing a thing with this.
No. All right. Good. So now we're going to move on to something that was very special to me, and this is a dish called babuti in South Africa.
Babuti.
Yes.
Got it.
In South Africa, it became famous where it was like a shepherd's pie. So you take ground beef, you put mashed potato on it, you rip an egg, put it on top, and put it in the oven and bake it.
Okay.
To me, that was very plain. And when I was entering this competition, I thought, well, how can I utilize my skills? Because I've never been to school. No one's taught me how to cook. I have no
Really?
degrees. I
Oh
just
my God,
have.
with all these
Yes.
restaurants and
Right.
40 years of experience.
Just do it.
Wow.
Just
Just doing it.
Street smart is what it
Yes.
is. I go to places, I like something, I'll come back and make it my own.
Nice.
Right. So this dish represents 4 countries. I thought these countries influenced me growing up. India, a lot of curries, a lot of spices. Great Britain came over, they colonized the area. The French Huguenots were extradited from France. They came over, taught us how to cultivate wine and their pastries and so on. So I thought I'll use them as well. And then the Dutch, they were the Dutch East India Company that formed the spice route from the east to the west. And so they taught us how to farm and make jams, jellies, and chutneys. And so what we did was I formed a chutney from the Dutch. So we start with the Indian. So this is a nice tofu for vegetarian people. So you're going to put tofu in the bottom.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, there you
Am I
go.
doing
Mash
all
it
of
down.
it?
A little bit more. Yeah.
Mash
There
it
you go.
down.
Mash it down in there.
Nice.
So that's the Indian side of this dish. Then this is the carrot brady. Carrots, leeks, and potatoes all mixed together.
Nice.
You can actually pack that a little bit more so it comes up to the top.
Okay.
Because then the next thing we're going to do is put the French pastry crust on top of that. You're going to go higher than that. And of course, the recipe and the instructions will teach people how to make all these ingredients before that goes into the crock pot there.
Okay.
Right,
Beautiful.
and then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the pastry crust, peel the pastry off, and then that'll go on top.
All right.
We'll
Easy
put that
peasy.
down, yeah, and
That's
then
how
we'll
I like it.
do that, and the end result will look like that.
Beautiful.
And so instead of doing this on there, we're going to do it on here because you're going to try it. So we're going to put some of that on the top.
All right.
Right. And then here comes the taste test. So
All
what you're going
right.
to do is we're going to
My
take
presentation is a little
Right.
lacking, but it's
so I'll do it for you. So,
Okay.
So we're gonna get you to try all 4 ingredients from all 4 countries at the same time. So you're gonna go down in there, make sure we get all the ingredients on the spoon for you. I don't know how big your mouth is. Let me see. Oh my God!
I'm
this
ready.
Is there you go. You're gonna get a little bit of everything there. Good luck.
All right, good. Best of luck. I feel like I should toss to a commercial break first, you guys. We'll be right back after this.
Come back to me.
That was so good. Chef Table has a new location opening.
Yes, in River Oaks. In fact, here's a picture of my son and I. We just demoed the building. It's the old Churrasco's restaurant on West Hammer just before Shepherd.
Nice. Okay.
Yes.
People can go and get these delicious
Try it,
desserts
yes,
as well. This
yes.
is your sticky
Sticky toffee
toffee pudding,
Yes.
and you
Oh.
got the passion fruit creme brulee.
Yes,
So
yes.
good, guys. I hate that we have to go.
I know.
But I'm going
Oh,
to keep
you-
eating.
okay.
And thank you to Leela James for sitting down with us. Congrats again on the new incredible project, To Be Honest, out now. Keep up with us on social at Chelsea Showfox, and we'll see you on the next Chatting with Chelsea.
Bye.
Got the feeling.